Everybody, I'm doing something a little different now than I have been. I wanted to take a Hobbit deck solo through the Hobbit saga scenarios, so I am going to try to do that. And again, I'm working solo here, so I'm going to shuffle up the cards. This is the encounter deck. I'm going to set the quest deck, and I'm going to shuffle up I really want this Hobbit deck to work, and I feel like it's on the brink of getting something to work, but I'm not sure what I'm missing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's this. So let's see what I get. Unseen Strike, Hobbit Cloak, Hobbit Sense, that's always good. In the Shadows is good. Dagger, and then Quick Strike. So that is nice. Okay, so I think I'm going to keep this. Okay, so the only thing that I need to do to set my deck here, let's see. I have my sack deck. I set aside the cards. I have Pippin, Sam, and Merry, and they have a threat of 20 total. I have Albert here to help me, and then I have Bilbo. He collects resources as well. So that's good because Merry's bonuses come for Hobbit heroes that I control. So he's definitely a Hobbit and he's a hero. So that's cool. The only thing I think I have left to do is turn over a card here. So turning over a card, that's the Eastern Crow. It says when revealed, reveal the top card of the encounter discard pile and put it in the staging area. There is nothing in the discard pile, so that doesn't resolve. Well, it resolves, but it resolves to bring nothing out. Okay, and so now I'm going to turn this over. And this is a straight questing, get through this thing, sort of. There's no special things here. So I'm going to put one resource. I'm super dorky. I have matching die as counters. It's easier than having a pile of counters on everybody here. So I have a green and a purple and a red, and then I have a gold one here for the Baggins sphere. Okay. So now I get to draw a card. And I do have all the expansions all the way through Mountain of Fire, which is the most recent one, as of this recording. So I think that that's pretty cool. So that means I have Rosie Cotton, and I have Friend of Friends in here. So let's see. And lo and behold, there she is. Rosie, how you doing, lass? Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the Dagger of Westernese onto Merry. And then I'm going to put the Hobbit Cloak onto Sam. Or actually, you know what? I'm going to put it onto I'll put it onto Sam because Sam does all sorts of neat things. Okay. And then I need to that costs 1. Okay. So I'm glad to see Rosie because Rosie, she allows us to put her willpower onto any one person's attribute. Okay, so let's see. I want to quest, but when I'm questing, I want to make sure that I don't go through this too quick. I've played this enough off camera that I know that these trolls, they end up bringing sacks out, and then you get trapped in the sack. The only person that can get rid of the sack is Bilbo, which is thematic and one of the reasons why I love this game. But you not only need Bilbo, but you also have to have a troll camp location in play. It doesn't have to be in the staging area. It can be the active location. But so I know that I need to search through and find this. Now this guy, though, is not an issue because his threat is actually 29. Even though here it says 25, Pippin gives me +1 for all the Hobbit heroes I control. So I have 4 Hobbit heroes, so this guy's threat goes up to 29. Needless to say, I'm not too worried about that guy. But I'm going to quest for 3. I think I'm going to quest for 5. And now I bring out the Hobbit lands, and so now that's 2, and so now this is 3, so I did 3 there. So I'm going to travel to the Hobbit lands, and I'm going to engage this guy. Because I optionally engage this guy, Sam readies, and he gets +1 to his attributes, and I get to draw a card because of this. Okay, and Schmandolf, thank gosh. Okay. So now I'm going to block this. Let's see. I'm going to block this guy with Sam. So Sam, because of this, has a 2 defense. Okay, and this guy has a shadow effect. It says searching for troll camp and add it to the staging area. There it is. So now I feel comfortable that I can get through this. Okay, so he goes in the staging area, and then of course anytime you search through anything you have to shuffle the deck up. He defended for 2, he attacked for 1, so there's no damage, and now this guy, he attacks for 6. Okay, how does he attack for 6? Because he's got +4 because of all the Hobbit heroes, and because this guy's engagement cost is higher than my threat, he has +2 because of the Dagger of Westernese. So, boom. You, sir, are done. Okay. So now I'm going to raise my threat. Okay, I'm going to ready everybody. I'm going to draw a card. Another Gandalf. Oh my goodness. When it rains, it pours. I'm okay with the Gandalfs, but eventually it's going to be a pain in the neck to pull them out. I do have sneak attack. I've kind of realized that Gandalf without sneak attack is, I don't know, like, just crazy. But I don't have sneak attack in my hand. So here's the thing. I have 3, 4, so I need to at least quest for 4. I'm going to quest for 5. Okay, and it says, when revealed, the first player chooses a troll enemy in the staging area. Okay, since there's no troll enemy in the staging area, the card gains Surge. So I'm going to then... Oh, this is the card that I hate. This is Wind Whipped Rain, and it says, discard all non-treasure, non-objective attachments in play. And so in this case, that would be the Hobbit Cloak, and then this thing, the Dagger of Westernese. And so that card stinks, and I think that there's 2 of them in the deck. There's the normal one, and then there's one that you play for normal mode with the gold ring around it. But the good news is I quested for 5. There's only 3 here, so there is 4. So that's good. So I need to draw. I get to draw a card. Oh, ringmail's nice. And now this. Oh, and then 5. So I'm up to 5. So I have 4 here. And then I'm going to travel here. I have an empty staging area. Now the you know what? I may not travel there. The problem is I want this to be my active location, and I want it to sit as my active location when I beat the trolls. So I think I'm going to leave that there. Okay, now I'm going to go 2, 3. I'm going to ready everybody. 2, 3. Okay, let's draw a card. There's another quick strike. So now what can I do? Here's the thing. I don't have a ton of enemies out. That's the problem. Or not enemies, allies. So I'm going to bring out Rosie. And I have those quick strikes, which is nice. So then I'm going to take the ringmail and I'm going to put it onto Samwise Gamgee. And Samwise gets an extra. He gets an extra hit point and an extra defense, so that's always nice. Now let's look. I forgot to raise my threat. I'm probably at 23 threat, so that's good. Okay, so now I'm going to quest for 3, 5, and then there's an action I think that I can take. Yes, after I stage, I can take an action, so that's always good. Which means I can use Rosie if I need the extra 2. If not, I may keep Rosie to buff these guys. So there's this. What's this say? No campfire. Doomed 1. Each player must choose. Raise your threat by 4, or pick a card and add it to the 3. So I'm going to do the Doomed 1. I'm going to pick the card. Choose a troll enemy in the staging area. Okay, so this is Hungry Troll. Unfortunately, there's no trolls in the staging area, so now, okay, we'll do this. More like a grocer. Discard all Baggins tokens. Okay, that's more damaging in a 2-player game when you're trying, I think. So, I don't know. But I definitely did 3, so this is 6. So here's the thing, I'm going to wait one more round because I don't want to be stuck without any Baggins tokens. Okay, plus any extra things that I can get will be good. So that's 25. Any extra resources that I can get. Or maybe some allies. An ally would be good. Pippin has 4, 1 on Sam, 1 on Merry, and 1 on Bilbo. I get to draw a card. Okay, Unseen Strike, which is nice. So, now, this is, I guess, okay, I'm going to go for 3, 5, I guess. Now I do this. Oh, and there's the troll key. Okay, so now here's the thing. Okay, it says troll key is discarded, added to the staging area. So it would be discarded, and then it says, and then it's attached to a troll enemy. If able, it's not attached, and so then it still goes back into the discard pile. There's been all sorts of stuff about the troll key and the troll purse, which is here, that allows you to do some stuff. So, anyways. Okay, so that means this is traveled, or done. So now it says, add the trolls to the staging area. So that's okay. I expected that. Okay. Now I'm going to travel to the troll camp. So here's what I am going to do. I think I'm going to optionally engage this guy. Now, remember, Pippin has this. So that guy comes out. And so that means that I can do this. Okay. And so that gives me the Song of Hope. Now, because I optionally engage him, he gets a sack. So you always shuffle. I always shuffle the sack deck before all of this stuff goes on. So here's what I'm going to do. Draw a sack. So it says a tough sack. It says attack the character excluding Gandalf with the highest defense. Okay, so who has the highest printed defense? So here's the thing. I'm going to put it on him. Okay, because everybody has 1 defense. And now, the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take and spend the 1 as an action here. And I'm going to do this. And now the sack gets discarded. And anytime, again, you discard a sack, it goes back into the deck. The sack deck, and then you shuffle the sack. Okay. Now this guy is engaged with me. Okay. This guy was... And because he was engaged, I also get to do this. Now, I'm going to try to kill this guy in 1 fell swoop. I don't know if I can do it or not, but I'm definitely going to try. So I'm going to deal a shadow card to this guy. Okay, so now I'm going to take an action. My action is going to be Quick Strike. So that means I get to exhaust a character and immediately declare him as an attacker. Okay, not only am I going to do that, I'm also going to play In the Shadows for 0. Okay, and then by playing In the Shadows for 0, that gives him -1/-1. Okay, so I Quick Striked him. He's at 4. And then, let's see, 6, 7, 10, because the Unseen Strike gives him +3 as long as it has a higher engagement cost than my guys. So that's now 4, 10, and then Rosie, I can exhaust her. When I exhaust her, she adds her attribute to him, and so now, before this guy even goes off, this I'm going to put up here in the victory display, and I don't even get this going on. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to shuffle these. Here, let's do this all official-like. Okay, I got all excited that I was going to kill a troll in one round with a buffed-up Mary. So the shadow card that this guy should have gotten is here. Okay, so that makes me feel a little better that I did that. Okay, now these things get thrown away, and now the thing is that now I have a whole bunch of time to try to kill these. Well, I don't have a ton of time because I have to mitigate my threat here. But let's ready everybody. Okay, I raise my threat by 1. I'm still not in much danger because this guy's threat is 37 and this guy's threat is 42 because of Mary here, or because of Pippin. So I'm going to give myself a this. I'm going to give a second. We're at 5 now. Okay, so that's good. I'm going to draw. Now it says take no notice. So take no notice allows me to add 5 to each enemy's engagement cost. So that's a good, I guess, a good trigger to go on there. Now, here's the problem with bringing Gandalf out. Is Gandalf can do 4 damage, but this guy says that troll enemies not engaged with the player cannot take damage. So I can't deal 4 damage to this guy with Gandalf. So I'm going to have to engage a guy in order to use Gandalf, I guess. So, okay. Here's the thing. I have 8 out here, and that's a lot. So, I'm going to quest for 2, 5. I'm going to quest for 5. Okay, so there's the Lone Lands. Okay. So, I'm going to use Rosie Cotton. Yes, I'm going to use Rosie Cotton. So that's 7. So now, that's 7, and then there's 10 out there. So I have to raise my threat by 3. So now I'm going to engage Tom. I'm going to engage him. I'm going to engage him optionally. And again, he's got a higher threat than my, or a higher engagement cost than my threat, so I get to draw a card. Okay, there's a, hey, friend of friends. That's a new one. Okay, so I like that. Okay, and now I am going to play this... Oh, because I engaged Tom, I have to get out a sack here. Okay. Do all the forced effects here. Okay, so this is a strong sack. It says attached to the character, excluding the highest printed offense. So this is 1101. So I will attach it to this guy, and because I attacked here, this guy, that this guy readies because of his response. So now I'm going to continue in my phase. I'm going to take this, I'm going to use this, I'm going to get rid of this sack. Okay. Shuffle up the sack. I always shuffle the sack deck. Okay. And now this guy is engaged with me, so that's always good. Now he gets a card. And now I'm going to play Hobbit Sense. And so by playing Hobbit Sense, that means that nobody can attack, nobody can defend, nobody can do anything. Okay. So now this comes out. That fizzles. Okay, Hobbit lands. Okay. All these guys ready. I have to take, I'm going to increase my threat by 2 because I don't want to put Tom back into the staging area. I'm going to get resources. So I have 1 Baggins, 2 Tactics, 3 Leadership, and 4 Lore. I'm going to draw a card. There's another Hobbit Sense. Now that may help out a little bit. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play Friend of Friends. Right now that doesn't do anything, but that's okay. Okay. And now I think I'm going to attach a Song of Hope to Sam. And that just means I can pay to buff his leader or his willpower. So now I'm going to bring out Gandalf. Okay, by bringing out Gandalf, I can do 4 damage to Tom the Troll. Okay, so now I have to pay for it. So I'm going to pay 1 out of Tactics, 2 out of Leadership, and 2 out of Lore. And so now he's there. I want to use him to attack, because I want to be able to kill him. I don't know if I can kill him, but I'm sure as heck gonna try. Actually, he has just as much attack as this guy. So maybe I will use him to attack. Okay, I'm gonna quest. I'm gonna quest for 4, 7, 9. Am I really going to quest for 9? Yes, I'll quest for 9. So there's 3, there's 7 out there. Oh, there's another troll camp. So here's what I'm going to do. Oh, so that's 10. Here's the problem, is that if Troll Camp is in the staging area, I get all sorts of tough junk. So here's what I'm going to do. So now there's 10, 11 out there, and I quested for 4, 9. So I'm going to... Okay, well, this is what hurts. This is Troll Camp because he gets +1. I guess it's just this guy that gets +1. So I guess I will take the 2 threat. 2 damage. And now let's see what I can do. I think I am going to play Hobbit Sense, but I have to wait. Okay, so this guy's gonna come out. And so now I am going to play Hobbit Sense. So that means nobody attacks. So now it's the end of the round, so I'm going to refresh. This fizzles. It's the troll key, so that's good if it's in the thing. It goes onto a if troll key is attached and it's okay. After attacking damage as a result, add it to the staging area. If troll key is unattached in the staging area, attach it to a troll enemy. So I'm going to attach it to this guy. So now all of a sudden this became interesting because the troll key helps me get some treasure, I think. Okay, now Gandalf goes by. I get to draw a card. Barlaman, he's good because he can take a lot of damage. So there's one, then there's two, then two, and then one. Okay, so I have 6 resources. So I'm going to use all of these guys. So there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. So I'm going to put down another Gandalf. When I put down Gandalf, I'm going to do 4 more damage to this guy. So that guy's at 8. I'm going to claim the troll purse. Okay. And so the first player may exhaust Bilbo Baggins, so I'm going to exhaust Bilbo Baggins to claim the troll purse. Okay. That's cool. And now I had an extra tactics resource, so I'm going to use Quick Strike. And I'm going to declare an attack against this guy. And so what that does is that gives me, I can do 4, but then Rosie, I can pick his attack attribute, so that's 6. So I can do 6 more damage. He can only defend for 2. So now this guy is DEAD, dead. And now I only have this guy to worry about. And I'm going to leave him up in the staging area for now, because I don't want to have to try to block him. But I definitely need to attack some things and build up some more resources. Or I definitely need to quest and try to build up some more resources. So I'm going to, let's see, quest for 3, 5, 9. That leaves me completely naked now. I have no way, if an enemy comes out, to attack or to get that enemy. Okay, I have no resources. I don't have anything to do. So let's hope. Okay, and so it says, when revealed, if there's a troll enemy in the staging area, sack 1. If there is no troll enemy in the staging area, this card gains Doom 2. So I have to sack 1. So pull out my sack deck. Okay, it says a worn sack. Attacks the hero with the most resources without a sack attached. Okay, well, this guy, he doesn't have any resources. None of my heroes have resources, so that's okay. So I quested for 9. And out here, there's 2, 4, 7, 10, 11. So there's 2. So this is 35. Okay, so I'm okay so far. So I'm going to ready everybody. I'm going to get 1 and get some resources. I get 1 resource on everybody. Gandalf is done. I get Farmer Maggot. Farmer Maggot is nice. Okay, so now I'm going to quest. I'm going to do the same thing that I did last time. I'm going to quest for, oh, you know what? I'm going to spend the 1. I'm going to take this sack off of here. Okay. So I'm going to quest for 2, 5, 6, 7. And then I have this that I could use in case it comes out and gets ugly here. So that's 7. So I'm going to quest for 9. And there's 12 out there. So that's 1, 2, 3. Now, the good news is that this guy comes out. This guy, he doesn't come out because of, again, Pippin's ability. So that's always cool. Okay, I just am trying to get some of these guys out. So this guy has to attack. So let's see. I don't have anything to block with or to defend with, so he gets to come through. The Drury Hills, no shadow effect, so one guy takes damage. And so that's going to be Sam. Sam does 1 damage. Sam gets 1 damage. I'm going to ready everybody. Okay. And so now this is an important round, I feel. Like this round or maybe the next round. Okay, so now I get another Farmer Maggot. Farmer Maggot, he's pretty good. So I'm going to put out Barlowman. Okay, because Barlowman allows me to do all sorts of neat things with this. Oh, I have to raise my threat by 1. So I am going to now... I want to get rid of this thing this time, and then I want to... then I'll engage those guys. So... Again, in the staging area is 11. So I'm going to go 2, 5, 7, 8, 8. Now this comes out. It says the first player chooses an enemy in the staging area and engages that enemy. Oh, I choose a troll, and then I engage this enemy. Okay, so that's good. Okay. But that's okay, I guess. Okay, because when I do that, this guy readies, and now I resolve some things. Let's see, that was still 8. And now there's only 2, 3, 7. So now I'm going to use this. Oh, so because I engaged this guy, sack 2. Trying to keep up with all the different steps. It's phenomenal sometimes. That's why I have Albert here. Post-production, he always comes out with all the rules. So, sack 1, let's see. A worn sack. Attached here with the most resources without a sack attached. Okay. So, the most resources without a sack. So, it's either going to be this guy or this guy. I'll put him here because why not? And now, let's see. A strong sack. Attached to the hero with the highest printed attack without a sack. Highest printed attack without a sack. This guy. Okay, great. Okay. Now, I'm going to still do this, so that's good. Okay, and then spend the 1. So that goes off. Okay. Now I need to resolve my questing. And I quested for 2, 5, 7, 8, 10. Okay. So 10, that means that this ends up coming out because there's 7, 10. So now I'm going to make this the active location. I really want to make this the active location because this means that I would be able to get the treasure, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to find that. I forgot to flip over my quest card. Okay. So now I'm going to actually play the panic button. So now it's attack, attack. And so now, oh wait, this guy, because I engaged a guy with a higher cost. Did I draw Farmer Maggot? Or did I just draw him again? Well, because I can't remember, I'm not going to draw. I should have drew him then. Okay, but now I'm going to pull the Hobbit sense out again. 2, and so now nobody can attack, nobody can defend. So I'm going to do this. These two Oh, phew, thank goodness. The Wind Whipped Rain gets used. Okay, so now I'm going to ready everybody. Okay, so I'm going to go 1. I'm going to go 3. I'm going to go 1. I'm going to go 1. And now, just because I'm going to get rid of the strong sack, and I have to raise my threat by 3 here. So I'm at 42. Okay, now, here's the fun. Okay, so I'm going to draw. Boom, boom. There's another Barlowman. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to play 3. I'm going to play Farmer Maggot. Farmer Maggot deals 1 damage to this guy. Okay. So this guy goes back. So Farmer Maggot did his job. He can attack for a little bit, though. So here's the thing. I really just want to... I don't need the troll camp anymore. I really want to get to the troll cave. Oh, did I get rid of the sack? So that means this guy goes... I'm going to quest with this guy, too. And then Rosie's going to... Well, let's wait here. Okay. Quest for 2. And that was the Drury Hills. Okay, so now I'm going to quest... I'm going to buff him for 2 more. And so now I'm going to take 3. Okay, so now I can gang up on this guy. This comes through. Now, Barlowman, he doesn't have any attack, but if it's undefended, I can put all the stuff on this guy. So he can defend like this, and then if there was another thing come out, then he could also take that. But I'm just going to defend him because no matter what, he's going to die here. So, let's see. So no campfire. Let's see. The defending player raises his threat by 2. So I'm now at 47. So now it's getting to be ugly. Okay. So now let's see how much damage I'm actually going to do to this guy. Okay, let's see here. So I'm going to do 2. Sorry, 1, 5, 6, 7. Looks like I'm going to do 7. He can defend for 2, so that's 5. And Barlowman goes down. So Gandalf right now would be great, because I can lower my threat. So, okay, so now I'm going to play it dangerously close. I'm going to keep this guy out. I'm going to ready everybody. Okay, so see, this guy is not helpful. Okay, so let me now give 1, 1, 2, 2. Okay, I'm going to bring out another copy of Barlowman. Barlowman Butterbur. Gotta love it. Now, the thing is I have to be able to kill this guy this turn. So I can attack. So I just need to be able to quest for 7. Provided that whatever this card is helps me out. Now, if I just was able to get rid of Farmer Maggot, I would have been able to do it. Let's see. How can I do this? So he's going to block. Actually, I can quest with him. That's 1. This is 4. I'm trying to... That's 1. That's 3. That's 4 total. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, how much attack can I do? 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's only 7. Now, Unseen Strike, if that were just for +3 attack anytime. Okay. So this is... let's see. This is 3. I can pump him for 4, 5, 6, 7. And then Barliman is 8. Okay, if I need to. Okay, so now this is 2, 3. 7, 8. Right? 2, 3, 7, 8. Whoa, okay. So now I get to draw. Okay, if there's Troll Camp in the staging area, sack 1. There's no Troll Camp. If not, this game's doomed 2. Ugh! Wait, if there is a Troll Camp in the staging area, sack 1. No. It gains doomed 2, and I don't have a way to cancel that. That is such a bummer. So that's 51. Only because I want to do it, I'm going to do this. Okay. So, I would have done this and this. That would have been 7. That would have been 8. Okay. So this actually would have taken 1. Okay. Now, even though I'm at a threat of 51, let's see. So now this guy, okay, I'm going to let him through. Okay, it says deal 4 damage to each character with a sack card attached. I don't have any sack cards attached, so that's good. And so now Barliman dies. This guy's attack comes through. So now I'm going to do 2, 3, 4, 8. Oh, and it still doesn't do it because I only did 11 damage. Ugh, that's such a pain in the neck. So close, so very close. Oh well. I tried there. We must away Ere Break of Day. So close, could have done it. I wonder what the next card is. Boots, that would have helped. Next card after that, Fast Hitch. That may have helped. I would have been able to ready a character. It's like one card away all the time. It's the story of my life. Okay, well, have a great day, and see you later.